everybody. I'm Andy Lightbody from Rocky Mountain Television, high in the mountains of Colorado. But today we're down in Texas in the Oklahoma area with really what many consider to be a legendary cat fisherman, Mr. Danny King. Danny, thanks for taking the next half hour to an hour. We're going to tell everybody all of your secrets, or at least a good portion of them.
We're going to tell them a few of them. Lake Texoma is a lake built on the Texas-Oklahoma border. How old is it? I'm 58 and it was here since I was been here. I really don't know how old it is right offhand. The world record come out of here last year or year before by a boy named Cody Mullinex, which fishes over here by Sherman. He was fishing in the Hagerman Wildlife Refuge. I fished there many a times. It was a 121-pound blue. There's bigger fish in here. He caught it fishing off the bank, guys. Off the bank with long poling with shad. Boy, he's a good fisherman, and he held the record for quite a while. He holds the state record and lake record now for Texas. Oklahoma state record is 98 pounds, which was caught right up here by Tishomingo on a place called Murray Hole 13. And if we're lucky, we might get to go up there and show you some of that. You have a Washita River coming in, which that's the branch we're fishing in on. Then you have the Red River coming in on Texas side. This lake has two big rivers feeding in. A lot of stumps, a lot of stuff for natural habitat for blues. This lake was built during World War I or II, and they had German prisoners over here building this lake. Mr. Darcy Gibson Sr. from Eagle Claw Rep, which is retired, had told me when he was a kid, right here at the Roosevelt Bridge, he'd come down here and watch these prisoners of war cut trees and move rocks and stuff. And you know, I forget how old he is. He's way older than I am. So this lake's, I'm going to say, over 50 years old, going on 100. Awful big fish in here, awful big stripers, big crappie. This is just it's a natural lake. Of course, they cleared out a bunch of it. Man built, the Corps built it down. It's just a wonderful lake. I didn't do my research on all of that to really come up. I didn't know Andy was going to hit me with it, but I know I fished it when I was a kid. I predict the next world record to be from 130 to 140 pounds. I predicted it's going to come back east. I'm even going to put a name on it. I'm going to put Larry Muse on it. Maybe I'm wrong. Got a lot of good fishermen back down there, but I happen to know Larry Muse personally. I met him at a Bass Pro Catfish tournament. I believe in my heart that he had him at one time and released him before they got the weight right. I'm going to say it's going to come back east from Santee Cooper, but I'm going to pick Penwick and Wilson. And I know they're out there after it right now. And if I'm wrong, so what? I ain't always right anyway. This is a mouth, and when it's running, a lot of them get out here and get at the edge of this and fish it, and they do good. But I guarantee you I can offset this mouth a little, and you'll be surprised. You'll have 50 boats out here, and up here you won't have 2 or 3. And you catch a lot of big fish, and that's what I'm doing. Also, I know it, like that, there's a cut that comes back from the river end up here, and I know about it, and I know the fish run up in it and run out of it, so I'm going to go to that cut. I'm going to chum it a little bit. Folks, your chum is cheap. It's from $4 to $6 a bag. It lasts you 3 or 4 days. If you're running out and you ain't got but a weekend or a day or two, go down and get you some range cubes or some horse and mule sweet feed. Always try to get the sweet feed. It's got like 16 or 18% molasses in it. It just seems to work quicker in 2 hours. The fish is in there. Your range cube is going to be there a couple of days. It'll stay there a couple of days with you. And it's really inexpensive at what you're buying, a 50-pound bag for $5 or $6, or you go down and buy a 2-pound bag of chum for $8 or $10. You know, here. A poor boy like me, you got to save that money.